Man, I ain't even gonna hold you. I was in here watching my man Skinny Suge. You heard?
Oh shit, I'm lying.
That's
I
right.
was in here watching my man Skinny Suge. No bullshit. Hey, look. If I'm lying, I'm flying. You can see it in my motherfucking time. I mean, on my story. You heard?
Yeah, already. Hey, yo, look. While we waiting for the people to fall in line and come through the door to get comfortable and shit. We can definitely start off with the with the light shit and then work our way down into the into the good shit.
And look, I don't have no control how this go. It's how the facts go. You heard?
Facts. I mean,
You heard me? Big facts.
People tall in this bitch.
Hey, look, I couldn't keep it no other way, bro.
Already. That's why you.
All
That's
right,
why
so
you.
let's tell the people who you rep.
Big fucking ABK shit.
Okay.
Big fucking ABK shit.
Big ABK shit.
Founding member shit. You feel me?
Already. Founding member. You know what I mean?
It's only
as far as ABK, you know what I mean? What do you feel as though ABK status in the pit is as far as like out of all the teams? You know what I mean?
I mean, we the one. Honestly, yo, the way niggas be talking, we the ones that make noise, right? And when I say make actual noise, like we everywhere, not just battle rap, not just in the crowd, not just online. You feel me? We literally everywhere. And when I say we everywhere, there's no card that don't have ABK on it. You see what I'm saying? During the pandemic, my man Larry kept this bitch alive, had this bitch on life support. We ain't gonna talk about that though, right? All right.
Hey, girl.
So you know what I mean? It's a lot of niggas want to talk, right? But they be that shit don't mean nothing for real.
Oh, shout out, yo! Let's shout out, yo! Let's take a time to show some Larry appreciation, yo, because you know what I mean. Before I got deep into the, you know what I mean, back into the pit, you know what I mean, shit for real, yo. Larry was one of the niggas that I knew who he was, and I wasn't even watching pit battles like that.
Man, my man Larry was shooting diss records. He was whole videos for his diss song. Albert, how you like them sex parties? Yeah, all that type of shit. Then started doing his own show and had the part where he was dissing Ray on the joint. I like him.
Hey, shout out to Battle Rap Talk, yo. TAWWK with I mean exclamation point. You feel me?
Get my man Larry, aka Pill Bellamy, is my flowers.
Oh, yeah,
but honestly, right? I ain't gonna say we the top niggas, right? But we definitely the most watched. Niggas want to either see us sink or swim, right? And a lot more be praying on a nigga downfall, and I ain't even worried about that.
Right.
If we gonna talk about ABK, I definitely need to address a guy who just went against Bacardi named Julio. Yo, boy, remember, you little bro. You broke some rules and you doing your pack thing. Stay out of the way. The shark coming out.
Hey, look,
I'm going through the pack to get to you. We gonna talk about the real story in the ring. You sit there and spend any narrative with any of these niggas. You can't stand in front of me and say that shit, bro.
Hey, yo, look, while we running down the like, I wanted to touch on the members of ABK. You know what I mean? So you one of the founding members. You know what I mean? We got Larry Cantlow. You know what I mean? AKA Pill Bellamy. You feel me? Who else? Who the other members of ABK?
Well, actually, to be truthfully honest, Joey, the founding members are me, Julio, Cheddar, and Cardi.
Okay.
I mean, we did add Larry, but we all voted for Larry to come in.
Okay.
Like we all voted for Larry to come in. Like at any time that you ever see somebody get added in the ABK, it's always going to be a unanimous decision. Everybody said yeah, not a majority, but everybody. And that's why that's the real reason for the heat with Hooli, because he agreed with some shit and then left and said that was the reason he left. Because he agreed, we all agreed that Godfrey was gonna come over. And then Godfrey came in and no-showed Ira, and then that's when Hooli showed us what it really was. When I honestly, he didn't even show us what it really was. Rex told me online. And I had just seen Hooli a week before that. We good though. I'm just saying, when we speak facts, let's speak all facts. I am the winner of the Mike Nice Award. I am the nigga that's in touch with everything. I don't lie about none of this shit. No cap. It's always gonna be real shit.
Talking shit. All right, so when did was Barcardi there from the beginning?
Yeah, it was. So originally I came up with an idea, right? So it was a lot of me talking back and forth with some guys in another group in the league, and we were really talking about like me being a part of the group. It didn't go the way I wanted it, and it really was for the best because it took me out of the middle of a personal situation. And one day I just started joking, and I'm like, you know what? The K different. Big ABK shit. The K different. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, we can run with this. Let me hit niggas up that I fuck with that's not affiliated with nothing. Run it past them and see how they feel about it. Next thing you know, big ABK
so what
shit.
Year was this?
This was like what, 2 years ago. This 2 years ago. And look, we just been rocking through the pandemic for real.
Okay.
Matter of fact, no. I ain't gonna say 2 years ago because it's 22 now. Yeah, 2 years, 2020. Yeah, 2020. Because that was at the DK won the crown and all that shit. It was before Barcardi got the crown passed to him. Yeah. Okay. It was 2020.
Okay. All right. So, how long have you been battling?
As far as in front of the camera, I stopped my first battle was 2017, but I always battled all the way back, you know, streets, prison, cafeterias.
You got any notable opponents off cam? You know what I mean? That niggas might know. Anything you want to flex about?
I don't like to talk about my off cam battles, right? But I do got one against a nigga that everybody in Baltimore should know. My man Word. I don't know if niggas know Word. Rest in peace to my nigga. You feel me? Stan. That nigga was a fucking monster. We bumped heads. I was like 18, so like Word was probably like 19, 20, something like that. He was like a year or two older than me for real. Right. And at that time, I hadn't even started writing shit. Everything was just freestyle. I was just freestyle. And he was like, "Yo, you good as shit."
That's what it was back then, yo. Like niggas don't know. Like if you came outside with some written, you would get your ass booed the fuck out of the building, nigga. Like,
yeah, and that's how I was. And I was rapping against Word, but Word had so much written shit that he already had memorized. So as we going back and forth, it's like I'm going session for session, turn for turn through the cipher, back and back and back and back. And it's like, he like, yo, you good, yo, but I just got way more shit on you, way more shit than you. He kept it a bang. He was like, most of my shit written. He's like, yo, but if you can freestyle like that, yo, you can write that shit, yo. Thanks. And I think I wrote one joint with a couple of my homeboys before I got locked up. And then the next time I wrote, I was locked up on lockup. I never wrote before that. So that's how I learned. That's how I really learned how to write, being locked up and actually had to sit on lockup and have nothing to do but write.
Right. I understand. That's a lot of niggas' stories, yo. You feel me? Like a lot of niggas.
Lord Trick
situations. You know what I mean? Where, you know what I mean? They had the motherfucking create a fucking, you know what I mean, an outlet or a way to fucking be able to get that shit out. And a lot of the times you'll lead the niggas writing and rapping and shit. You feel me? And then it's a social thing in there too. You feel me? Like it's You know what I mean? Something to do. You feel me?
For me, mostly, I ain't gonna lie. For me, mostly, it was we was on lockup. Now I was on lockup for 500 days straight. We was on lockup, and I would hear niggas sing. I would hear niggas singing out the window, rapping and all that shit. And it was the same way with the pit. And when I hear it, I'm like, shit, I can do that shit. Why the fuck? Fuck, I don't do that shit.
Right.
I ain't had shit else to do. I'm gonna do that shit. And that's how I came in the pit. I was chilling with my man Gone. Gone was like, yo, you ain't never heard about the battle rap shit they got in Baltimore? I'm like, they got battle rap in Baltimore? And he was like, yeah, pop out. So we pop out to the event. I want to say it was domestic violence.
I remember domestic violence.
I want the exact battles that I saw that I remember was Cardi and Riddick. Cardi fucked Riddick up real bad. And DK and Ema X was a battle on that card. And I remember watching DK laugh and joke through the battle as he was rapping. He looked real nervous, and it was like, I'm like, and they were still cheering for him. And I'm like, oh, so like y'all can do it? I know I can do it. If y'all can do it, the only thing is, it's easy to do that shit to that camera and that light hit your motherfucking ass. Everything you thought you knew, you forget. You be like, what the fuck did I get myself into this shit? Real shit. Like, it's different because you know people watching. It's one thing to be around a whole bunch of people that you know and they're watching, but you don't know who's watching you when that camera come on.
It ain't for everybody, bro. It ain't for everybody. You feel me? Some niggas can't take that pressure. You know what I mean? But that's how you get the stars. That's how you get these diamonds and these jewels coming out.
I've been making myself feel like I'm making myself saying like I can't handle the pressure. I ain't got a complete battle yet.
So what's your best battle?
My best battle would be my second battle versus when it was me versus Samurai Jack, aka Hustle Jackson.
Hustle Jackson.
Yeah. I choked in my second round. But the other 2 rounds I had complete. But it was, I fucked up in that round. And the second round, that's the one that really made me so mad because that was the round with all the shit in it. I literally choked on the this bar. I was like, last round I lost the cheddar. What I say? Last round, the cheddar, I dropped the ball. This round, I'm scooping Jack. You feel me? Like, and it's a whole cadence that go behind that changed from there, and I couldn't get it. And yeah, I was sick about it. And I could see the look in his face of relief when I did it. Like, oh shit, I got a chance. Because after the first round, he was looking like, oh, this nigga really came out with some shit. You feel me? Like I learned that shit.
That them opportunities is what held you back. You know what I mean? So it's all about the preparation, yo. It's all about the preparation.
The crazy thing was I was so prepared, yo. If the footage would have showed like the crowd, my best friend was in the crowd behind me rapping every fucking bar that I couldn't get out.
That's what's up.
I was sick. She was like, yo, I can't believe you fucking did that, yo. Yo, as much as y'all sat in the house and practiced that shit, I'm like, yo, niggas not gonna believe it. Niggas not gonna believe it.
Yeah, yo, but it's one of those things in battle rap, yo, where that shit happens, yo. You feel me? You just gotta figure out what it is to make it happen and learn how to get around that shit. It might be something in your writing style. It might be something in just
I figure what it is, though.
Right.
I ain't gonna say nothing. That's why I'm waiting for one of these niggas to step out there. I figure what it is.
All right, so what is your favorite pit battle that's not yours outside of the pit?
What's your favorite pit battle
that's not yours?
That's easy. Herb versus Lil Neck.
All right, and then the second part was outside of the pit. What's your favorite?
outside of the pit, it would have to be the 2-on-2 with the first gun titles versus NWX.
Yeah,
that first one.
Boy,
Man,
that's definitely one I could watch over and over again. Yo,
what?
That shit was epic.
Yo,
that's the
listen,
whole,
I know the round damn near by heart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yo, I know the round by heart. Yo, like, yo,
That shit was crazy.
Them niggas was bugging, yo. That nigga Rock was on some other shit, yo. The Surf was mad at him, like, yo, come on, they not gonna let us rap, yo.
Right, yo. Like, shut up. That's when he started that. Shut up.
Yeah,
shut up.
Yeah, he said, yo. Hey, and they was hitting him with all bangers in that bitch. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, like, yo, like that's. I can say, yo, like I hate the fact that they ran that battle back the way that they did, yo, because they fucked them up so bad the first time, yo. It's like, you know what I mean, like.
The worst part is when you do the second battle, they whole rhyme scheme from the first battle, and they still shit on you. With that, you use their style, it made that style way better than what they did, but they used some new shit and still fucked you up. That's the only way I really see it as. Like, yo, y'all perfected
shit personally to me.
Y'all perfected what they did the last battle. Perfected it. Like that shit was like way more lyrical, way more intricate, all that shit. And they still fucked you up being original and being themselves, yo. They went to something totally new. Y'all can have that style. You thought we was gonna bring that back?
Yes. So let's get into the meat and potatoes.
Okay, I'm with meat and potatoes.
Let's talk about Gutta hit list.
Huh?
Let's talk about your hit list.
My hit list?
Who need to catch this fade, yo?
Well, off top.
Hold up. Now listen. This not your comeback. You know what I mean, Trey? We're gonna get into that. You feel me? But I wanna know who's on your hit list though. Like who just at some point these niggas got catch the fade.
Or the bars.
DK. I know y'all ain't see that coming. DK.
I had a feeling
Rex.
you talking about, you know what I mean? Rex Ruger. Okay.
Holy definitely gotta get that fade.
Well, we gonna talk about it.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't even care if I battle Trey again, but I want to. Just to let him know how he was gonna die in front of this shit. Like I really had some shit for Trey bitch ass. I was gonna fuck him up. And he just like, guess he ain't value life at that time. So that's why he did what he did. That's the only way I could see it.
Okay.
Cause I heard the bullshit excuse he gave y'all about the inbox and my baby mother.
Yeah. Hold up. Cause we ain't there yet. We
gotta get there.
We ain't there yet. Oh, killer. Oh.
Alright, so who is on Gutta's top 5?
80K.
Top 5 in the pit? Top 5 in the pit or top 5?
Top 5 pit.
In the
top
pit.
5 pit. We keeping it at home.
Top 5 in the pit. Murder, number 1. 6. I'm gonna be honest. He not 2. Rebels 2. I don't care how nobody feel about anything. I feel like Rebels smoked 6. 6 can have the 3rd spot.
Okay.
Shatter definitely number 4 because ain't nobody took the belt. He's still the champ. And number 5 is clearly Rex because he beat Hooli. So that's my top 5.
I respect that top 5. I respect that top
5.
All right. So, who outside of the pit? You know what I mean? Like if they was putting together, like they talking about putting together this card, right? If they said, "Yo, Gutta, we want you on this card," who you want to smoke with from whatever league, whatever. You know what I mean?
Goods.
Ooh. You want to talk to Mr. Slick Talk?
He a bitch.
Oh. That's it. That's just.
Matter of fact, I apologize. I ain't gonna call that man that. I just know that when my situation happened, he asked the question and he shaded the fuck out of the nigga without even mentioning the nigga. They asked him a question about after he swung and missed on the nigga. It said, "Do you feel like people was taking your situation and trying to go and try and make it?" He said, "Man, people always unoriginal. You know what I mean? Da 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 da." And straight dismissed it like a nigga was trying to be like, yo, said nigga had to get his own swag and all that. I was the nigga they talking about when they was talking to him because I had just punched Trey. That was the word around the whole league, around the whole battle rap world. Tay Rock had posted the video and then took it down.
Oh, okay.
Man, he had posted it and was like, "This that Baltimore shit." All the URL niggas was like, "Damn, Rock, I know you ain't co-signing that." He took it down. That's cool. I ain't mad at him. I did ask him like, "Yo, what the fuck?" But I ain't mad.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So, speaking of Tay Rock,
Right.
you feel me? You kind of like, that's a good segue into our next question.
Right.
How do you feel about that whole situation, with Rock and you feel me? Him wanting to bring Smack to Baltimore, the reception. You feel me? Like,
I mean, at the end of the day, I think we touched on it the other day when we was talking. But I'm gonna this is my stance on it. I understand what both sides are saying, and it's merit to both sides of the conversation. But where I really stand at is, if you've ever sneaked this, directly this, said something bad, negative about that man, you should not expect that man to extend his hand to you for shit. I wouldn't, cause like I said, I'm on YouTube, man, twerk. I'm talking big shit. Fuck, I look like saying Rock next week and being like, "Damn, yo, you coming to Baltimore, right?" I'm clearly on cam talking about, yeah, twerk, you here, Rock not here. I'm saying all that shit. Fuck, I look like, "Hey, yo, Rock, let me get on the card. Rock, let me get a free ticket." I'm not gonna do that, and I don't know him. He don't owe me nothing, and like I said, it's the same way with that little scenario with the kids and the McDonald's shit. While it's admirable and it looks good aesthetically, everybody not doing that. Not only that, you're not obligated to do it.
And if you
It
are
just
doing
means that you're a good
every
person.
time or whatever, right? It's case by case scenario. You feel me?
But let's remember that good people get fucked over a lot too. So it's only but so far a nigga gonna be good. So I mean,
That part.
I ain't, like I said, I don't feel like he did nothing wrong. I feel like nobody should even have jumped down his throat until they knew what was up. The nigga just clearly made a tweet. Say, "Smack, I want a home game. I want to go to Baltimore." Anybody that was cool enough to talk to him should have just hit Joe privately. Because at the end of the day, what good do you get from 1,000 people saying everything you got to say? Once it's said on the internet, it's not going away. They can take it down. All that. 10,000 people have probably seen it at the same time as hit screen record. That shit coming back.
Yeah, I done seen like Hip Hop Is Real still dropping clips from the whole first goddamn shit. I ain't seen too much from the second one. I ain't seen a whole lot of the positive shit, even though that shit was put out there. You feel me? Like, you seen a couple blogs where they actually clipped up and showed when him and Murder talk and smooth shit out. You feel me? There's no clips from the next day. There's no clips when Rebel was on there with everybody else the next day, and they was all, you know what I mean? It was.
I mean,
it was cool.
we know controversy sells, man. We can't squash shit on the media. The fuck we look like? Let's turn this shit to a fucking circus. That's what they want to do.
Right.
So
Whatever
who do you think should get a shot on the card?
On the card?
Yeah.
I'd love to see Nate on the card.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see Murder on the card.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely Heron.
That's good.
You think that's a possibility?
That's just from Baltimore. Like I don't think it should be and honestly, this is my honest idea. Originally I was saying I feel like it should be Baltimore versus y'all hoods, but I think Maryland versus y'all hoods is more accurate. And Rock should be the king. It should be the team captain for Team Maryland, and he should pick all the niggas that's touched the URL space. He should be able to pick through the niggas through the whole Maryland. So that way it's just like the DMV All Star, except for these niggas get shot against URL niggas. Now that's only if Smack agreed to it, which I don't think he would, because niggas would be getting paid out of their pay grade. I'm saying it's URL event. You feel me? Like, the niggas that's gonna battle them is gonna want to battle.
All y'all niggas sign contracts.
Right.
You know what I mean? Fuck out of here. Shine. You know what I'm saying? Shine. Y'all niggas want to sign.
Yeah.
Shine. This caffeine deal, shine. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with it, you feel me? A lot of niggas, that's the goal, you feel me? That's the end game for a lot of niggas battle rap story, yo. You feel me? So I ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's.
I would like to see Pex against Arsenal.
Ooh.
Mirror match. I hope the phone call ain't messing with me. Yeah.
Yo said it's a mirror match. That's funny as shit. Yo said the dark skin Arsenal versus the light skin Arsenal.
Yeah.
Who more disrespectful? Let's see who more disrespectful. Cause that nigga Pex disrespectful. Stand in front of me, call me a bitch like that.
He definitely called you a. He was like, "Yo, you a bitch."
I was standing behind Cheddar in his battle with Cheddar. I took that personal too, because he was winning. He was like, if he was losing, I'd have been like this. You mad as shit. You losing. He was winning. That shit hurt. That shit hurt. So, I had to start looking uninterested when he started rapping and shit like that. That shit don't bother me. Fuck him.
So, I mean, how you feel about that battle, though? You feel like Pex won?
I mean, I feel like Pex won. He showed the veteran presence. He showed the veteran presence over my bad. And he was better than it, but the rest of the league need to be on notice. Watch them rounds from Cheddar. You niggas would have died in front of that. It's only a select few. It's only a select few who can brave that storm. And his most notable losses in the pit come from niggas who been in the pit for a long time. Murder and motherfucking Pex. He whooping the rest of you niggas. Doug the only nigga who beat him. He whooping niggas. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what Rex say. He beat Rex with a choke.
Doug was mad at us because we said that Cheddar won that battle.
Huh?
He gave his name. I said Doug was mad at us because he said we gave that win back to Cheddar.
I mean, it should have been. No, all I'm saying is this, honest to God, his material was better than his. If it wasn't for the glitch in the Matrix where his brother got all drunk in the middle of the battle and we had a whole diversion, had to get all that straightened, and then he rapped again, we talking a whole different thing. Doug know that. Right. Doug know that. Cheddar was...
Yeah, I definitely felt like, Doug material when that battle was you know what I mean, was great. You feel me? Like I told you.
It wasn't like he had no bullshit, but Cheddar was...
I like the way he was talking. I just like the way it came off. You feel me? And
the second round, if you see the second round, he's so calm in the second round because he had to really re-spit his shit.
Right, and I felt like that's probably what it was, because I felt like Cheddar just energy was different.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like, I can see how it could be called the other way too, but for me personally, you feel me, off of what I like, I'm gonna call it how I like it, you feel me? That's why I told niggas, yo, with that Pex battle, I'm like, I feel like Pex won, yo, in the building, yo. But on camera, yo, that shit looks so close. I can't even really call it.
It is.
Feel me?
It's a 2-1. It's a 2-1. Like yo, niggas try to say he 30 that man. No.
I'm in the 30. The second round clearly Cheddar. Second round clear. It's definitely not the 30.
Cheddar went nuts in the second.
Cooking.
He went nuts in the, I mean,
He was
cooking
mad
every
shit
round.
about the way
Like
he
you
came
said,
out in the first round.
if it was anybody else, yo, they would have died in front of that Cheddar. Yo.
Right.
He wrote for
Right.
Yo, he wrote for what though?
Yo.
Anybody? Yeah.
Right.
Hey yo, I need a favor from y'all because I need y'all to do a review of my second favorite battle in the pit all time. And my second favorite battle in the pit all time is Barcelona versus Cheddar.
Yeah,
I'm talking.
I haven't watched.
That was a
crazy,
bar.
right? Yeah, I'm gonna watch that because I'm not really up on my Barcelona.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. Yeah.
You feel me? I see he got a lot of respect, but you know, it's
I
not
give you a couple Barcelona ones to watch though. I give you a couple Barcelona. Him versus Murdoch and Barcelona versus AP.
All right.
Oh, and don't forget him versus Lil Al.
Okay.
Lil Al might want to fight me because I told you about that. Whew. It was nasty.
Hey yo, tell Lil Al holler at me too, yo. He can definitely get an interview, yo. I fucks with Shorty, yo. Like he
Lil Al.
Yeah, I fuck with Lil Al, yo. Like, if he gonna be if he still gonna be outside and all that shit, and he wanna do an interview, all that, to just promote his next battle, or just to come up here and talk this shit. We here, you feel me? It don't even matter. You know what I mean? But, you kind of touched on this, but we jumped off of it. You know what I mean? I want to get back on course. You feel me?
All right.
Squirt, when he came to Baltimore at the Killer Be Killed event, you feel me? You seen the, you know, we talked about the shit a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
You know, he was going around asking at the time. Now remember, this was 2021. You feel me? And the scene looked a little bit different at the time. It was Killer Be Killed.
I was actually wearing that. I was wearing the shirt. I was wearing the shirt that day.
Right. And you know, everybody was outside. You know, Turk was having conversations with whoever he could about who's that nigga in Baltimore, basically. You feel me? Like, who the nigga I gotta cook, basically, from Baltimore to, you know what I mean, make this shit my home now. You know what I mean?
I don't care what Turk say. Ain't no way we gonna have an event here in Baltimore and he gonna beat Lil Nay. Not in Baltimore, not with Baltimore standing there, bitch. It's gonna be about 100 Murphy Home niggas in that bitch. It's gonna be Greenmount niggas in. If y'all think they coming out of town and getting all these tickets in the whole Baltimore ain't gonna be in that bitch or be outside that bitch, niggas gonna be in so much support. You gonna hear niggas cheering outside the building. Give a fuck about
I hear you, bro.
Lil Nay in Baltimore, yo.
You think niggas is gonna fucking hate on Turk just because he battling Nay in Baltimore? Yo?
That nigga ain't from Baltimore.